Ooh, big day for the world of metal. The metal heads everywhere, including us poser core kids over here, because for some reason, Forbes, the biggest, I think they're the biggest at this point, like newspaper, journal site that literally talks about like, ooh, the Kardashians are billionaires. You would have guessed. Ooh, the other people are very rich. Ooh, business. Ooh, other things. Actually did an article today on the 38 greatest heavy metal bands. Didn't expect that. I didn't expect Forbes to be throwing down with some riffs and breakdowns and oohs. Let's go. And obviously, as a heavy metal, oh god, this is going really well. As a heavy metal poser connoisseur that we are here in this community, because we're a bunch of core kids, which brings me to the sponsor of this video. You thought it was going to be Raid Shadow Legends. No, they wouldn't pay me. I'm not brand safe. But we have CoreKid is back. CoreKid.ca with the brand new line, the Nocturnal Remains line, available only for a week and a half. All right, we got hoodies, shirts, mugs, spooky other stuff. Yeah, not brand safe. I'm not brand safe. No one else will sponsor me, so I'll sponsor myself. Get it quickly before it's out. CoreKid.ca. CoreKid for life. All right, let's go. It instantly asked me to subscribe to Forbes, which I'm just going to say no to. I'm excited to see, like, heavy metal. I've talked about this before. Like, it's kind of defined as a specific genre and subgenre of metal now, which is kind of just old school metal, right? Like, obviously, the big four, Metallica, Slayer, and then maybe like Iron Maiden, like I guess Black Sabbath is, you know, like that's kind of what I think a lot of people consider heavy metal nowadays, like old school metal. So I'm going to assume the greats are there. I would love to see some modern bands, and I kind of actually hope that heavy metal is just a blanket term for metal for normies nowadays. But let's see what we got. Throughout the genre's existence, there has been countless numbers of subgenres created under the heavy metal umbrella. I think there are literally thousands. Caleb, put in front of me just a list of all the genres. All right, let's get to this. Is decent intro. Top metal bands. Dude, Forbes should tell you the richest metal bands. Number 1, none of them. All right, 38, Carcass. Hardest pick, great, no complaints. 37, At the Gates, yo. Great pick. Melodic death metal goats, bro. They like At the Gates, which by the way, I know you guys love 578, like as a core kid, right? Core kid for life. And you gotta kind of give credit to At the Gates for the 578. So like they're actually our gods. Exodus is great. Thrash, let's go. Behemoth, of course. The, you know, blackened kind of black metal poser band, I guess, but they're good. Behemoth's good. Like modern black metal, really, but okay. Napalm Death, come on, you gotta have Napalm Death. Napalm Death is the greatest band ever at making 1-second songs. 33, Caius. I actually have no idea who this is. Best known for kickstarting the desert rock and stoner metal. Okay, I never really got into stoner metal as much. I gotta do way more drugs apparently. But I don't know what the desert rock is. Like you go hang out in Egypt and you're like, yo bro, the sands be vibing. Like, I can't wait to get roasted for that, just like people got mad because it said Sabaton was war metal. You, they talk about war. Next, Dream Theater. We got the prog pick. Forbes, I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to be extremely disappointed. Not bad. Dream Theater, a good variety. I'll take it. Okay, got some symphonic metal here. Again, I'm appreciating the diversity of the subgenres of metal being chosen so far. In the symphonic metal category, I'm a slightly bigger fan of like Epica and actually like Camelot, but in terms of, I guess, impact, I actually agree that Nightwish is probably the biggest impact in that area. So that's fine. I'll take it. King Diamond, more of our like a rocky, I mean, like classic heavy metal, sure, but like rockish kind of vibe. That's cool. Danzig. I didn't expect to see Danzig on here, but like, I guess so. All right. Dude, Converge, dude. Forbes said metalcore things. Forbes said metalcore things. I don't even care if they include any other core band. Huge dub right now. Metalcore rights. Forbes just recognized metalcore. Metallic hardcore, sorry. The OG metalcore. Cannibal Corpse. Oh, like, dude. I'm sure there are arguably more influential death metal bands and even more like OG death metal bands. In terms of even standing the test of time and the modern age of death metal, like you just can't take it away from Cannibal Corpse. Like Cannibal Corpse just kind of win. They made not only death metal and metal bigger, but even just memes and culturally, I think they helped expand the whole world. Anthrax, big four, that always gets forgotten about. Sorry, Anthrax, but yeah. Meshuggah! There you go. The gent kids are raving right now. See, gent's a real genre. It's in Forbes. It doesn't mean it can make you money because it's in Forbes, but it's a real genre. Machine Head. Yo, yeah, dude. Groove metal. Lamb of God is here. Let's go. Mastodon. Let's go. I love big ass whales too, brother. Sepultura. Yo, Brazil. Where's the Brazilians in chat? I know there's a lot of you now because I basically became a full-on Brazilian. Type O negative. I mean, okay. By including Type O negative, they just covered gothic metal. They're not my personal favorite band. They gave the baddies something. 19 Motorhead. I always confuse if Motorhead's in the like top 4 or not, but they basically are, bro. Motorhead's massive. Death. There you go, chat. Of course. Dio. I mean, if we see Dio, though, we better see Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath better be on here. There's Megadeth. Okay, next. Gojira. Yo, save the whales. Save the whales. I love that Gojira's on here. Dude, I saw them live. Yeah, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? God tier performance. Incredible live show still. They got it. The new tracks. I mean, they opened for the Olympics, man. Absolutely deserves to be on here. Korn, dude. Yeah, man. I didn't... Okay, we got some new metal on here. It's weird. Like, new metal is old, but it's new because all of the new stuff is just the same shit from 20 years ago. Korn is arguably so far the most, like, modern sounding band. But, dude, Korn, of course, with new metal, like, this excites me. Like, we're going to probably see Deftones maybe some Slipknot on this list too. Rammstein, absolutely. I'm glad they didn't give them row 0 rank, though. Deftones, bro. Let's fucking go, man. Deftones. Thank you. Deftones is I'm going to say this statement right now. In terms of modern metal, I would say they're as important, almost as important as Linkin Park for like the modern rock, modern metal sphere. System of a Down, dude. Yes. The thing with System of a Down is that they're obviously massive, but they're so unique that out of any of the 2000s bands that got big, they are like the least copy-pasted band ever. You know, there's bands that sound like Korn. There's obviously bands that sound like Slipknot. There's bands definitely that sound like Deftones. But so does like weirdly, I haven't heard a modern band and been like, oh, dude, yeah, like you definitely love Sode. Bands are like, how the do I even try to replicate this? Avenged. Dude, Avenged. And I might be biased because look, I hard with Avenged. Like if someone says your favorite band like of all time, which is always a hard question because like a band I like now, like it changes every week. I'm like, oh, new Marar. Oh, new like deathcore rah noises. You know, like I change that shit every week. But like Avenged is pretty awesome. Tool, but an arrow down. Now look, I did a video and I was kind of really mean to Tool, and I'm sorry to Tool. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be funny. I wasn't funny. I was just a dick. I was being a tool when I talked about them before. Slayer, obviously Slayer is here. And I know they're actually numbering, and I haven't really been taking into account like, oh, this band's at this number, this band's at this number. I'm just excited that Forbes is talking about any of them. But like now we are going to take in consideration, like we are in the top 10 now. Like this is Forbes' top 10. 7? Dude. Holy shit, we live in a world? Forbes just put Slipknot ahead of Slayer. Whoa, dude. What is happening? People over like 50 are furious right now. Holy shit. I feel so seen. Ozzy Osbourne. That's so funny. Dio and Ozzy Osbourne. But no Black Sabbath yet. Top 5. Come on, Forbes. Judas Priest. Great OG pick. Pantera, brother. I'm gonna go buy a IKEA couch for my lawn right now. Number 3, dude. This is like what's left? Metallica. Like I don't know if they're gonna do Linkin Park, but like maybe Linkin Park. Metallica's left. They didn't say Iron Maiden, which could be on here. Iron Maiden is definitely goated. I don't think they're going like modern, which is fine. Like look, like the new metal era is modern enough. I don't really care. Like we're not gonna see Sleep Token and Bad Omens and like that shit on here. Whatever. 3. Iron Maiden. Yeah, dude. I love Iron Maiden. I'm gonna be real. Out of all of the like classic heavy metal bands, I think Iron Maiden made the most amount of big bangers. And personally, I like them more than like Judas Priest, than like Slayer, Anthrax. Like I think they're a really good like OG heavy metal band. Black Sabbath. All right, there you go. I mean, yeah, you got Dio, you got Ozzy, you gotta have Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath, dude. Tony Iommi is the reason we have dropped C. Show the man some respect. It has to be Metallica. So I'm gonna live in an alternative world and pretend it's not Metallica, but there's no way in it's not Metallica. Like it's Metallica. Number 1, according to Forbes, like the biggest journalism crypto bro site in the world, randomly doing this really decent list. Number 1, probably Metallica. It's Metallica. Yeah. It's Metallica. They have metal in their name. How are you gonna beat, like, how do you beat that? You can't. And Metallica is really not my favorite band at all. But like, when it comes to a metal list, like, guys, come on. It's Metallica, bro. You know, the band that everyone discovered through Stranger Things? Like, it's Metallica. Scroll down to the facts on the page. What's the facts? Whoa, there's more what? Are these more lists? Are these different lists? Frequently asked questions. Who are the greatest female metal singers of all time? That is the weirdest fact. With modern metal today, acts, holy Spirit Box, Poppy, Ginger. I just did a video today talking about that exact thing. Who wrote this? Did one of you motherfuckers write this in chat? Did I write this? Greatest new metal band of all time. While black metal is certainly the most controversial subgenre of metal, new metal might just be metal's most polarizing subgenre. Bands Limp Bizkit, Korn, Deftones, Slipknot, and even early Linkin Park. Dude, I love that he specified. Who made this article? They specified early Linkin Park. One of us. His name's right there. Quentin Singer. He has Singer in his name. I'm following you. Quentin's a vibe right now. And wait, we're gonna do one more before I praise Quentin a bit more. What are great metalcore bands? I can't believe this is here. This is in a Forbes article. In the early 2000s, 2010s, bands like Killswitch, Absolutely Dying, Trivium were labeled as metalcore. Most fans can agree that Converge's Jane Doe, Killswitch's Alive or Just Breathing, and Hatebreed's Perseverance are among subgenres most influential. I've never been more proud to be a core kid for life. Quentin, we won today. Guys, we might have lost on all the other top, on the rock chart art, you know, like there's been so many top metal. I forget the website. Mainstream media, journalism, talking about metal because it's cool. And finally, a list that is actually amazing. Like, I would be proud if someone said, I've never listened to metal. I learned about metal and which bands I should listen to through Forbes. As a metalhead poser, I feel represented. Like, all these bands are great picks. Someone cared enough to actually make a good list. Thank you, Quentin. Bless your soul. Who would have thought Forbes saved metal? What the dude? I'm gonna go be a crypto bro right now. Let's do it.